I see the clothes on the floor. Get the fuck away from me. Get down on your knees. Who the fuck you think you is? Down low for my kids. All up in our bed. You know it's about to be a murder. It's about to be a murder. I caught you red-handed, now you can't even. It's about to be a murder. 187 cause this bitch got. It's about to be a murder. I'm about to show you. I got one in the chamber with your name on it. Cause the two of you must take me for a lane. With the three of us here, nobody gonna leave. Before the night is over, somebody gets about to be a murder. 187, it's about to be a murder. I caught you red-handed, it's about to be a murder. 187, cause this bitch got. It's about to be a murder. I'm about to show you cause you're fucking with mine.
www.love2jamradio. It's the R&B Lover, and we back with the Tomaro Today Show. And we got an extra special guest in the building, Miss Chelsea Simone. Real quick, Chelsea, tell the people how they can find you.
You can find me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, Chelsea, Chelsea, Simone, Cymone. Yeah.
There we go. So, Chelsea, before we left, last time we had you at PV, you were doing opera.
Yep.
So, after you graduated, what was the next step for you?
So, small disclaimer, I did not graduate.
Okay, all right then.
So, my last year at Prairie View was my senior year. I was going into my senior year, and my father, who is actually my stepfather, he passed away. And that instance just kind of inspired me to jump and go for my real dreams and my real goals, because by that time I had realized that none of those things that I was doing at Prairie View was really my goals. Those were what my mom, my family wanted me to do, wanted me to pursue. So, and then honestly, just never felt the same trying to go back to school after he passed away. So, yeah, I just used that opportunity to step out and pursue professional background full time.
And who are some of them? Now, speaking of background, around this time last year, you had an amazing opportunity to do some background vocalists on the LMA debut tour.
Ella.
Tell me how that came about. How did that...
Wow. So, something about this time of year, it's like I make the most craziest not rationalized decisions. Like, I just kind of just go for things around this time of year. It's crazy. So this time last year, I went, so I'm going to be very, very, very transparent, okay? Very real. Okay, so I wanted to go to this audition in LA. Okay, so the audition was for this company who can basically, it's a touring company. Okay. So my rent was due. I didn't have no money to buy no flight. I had half of the money. Half of the money on my rent. That half was the only half I had to go towards my flight. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy one way.
Oh wow.
And I bought a one way, and one of my good friends bought me a one way back. But she was like, no, I was talking to her, I was like, I really wanna go to this audition. I feel like this could be the connect to expose me to the more higher end artists as far as background is concerned, and just connecting. So I used my last $500 and I bought a one way, and I went to LA and auditioned, and I came back home, and then a few weeks later I got a call about for my availability to go on tour. I didn't know who it was for at the time.
They don't tell you, so it's just like a tour place where you are, when someone needs background vocalists on a tour, you are the group that they have that they call.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So they were like, what's your availability for these dates? I didn't know if the dates were consecutively or if they were broken up or anything like that. So I was just like, I'm available.
Whatever you need.
Right. And so yeah, that lead definitely worked out in my best interest. I take a lot of risk, and they seem to
work out. That's the part of living out your dreams. You take those type of risks if that's something that you really want to do.
Yep.
So that is super dope. Now, when you found out who it was, what was that nerve and feeling like?
Honestly, it was really crazy. Like, I had mixed emotions because although I knew who LMA was, I wasn't like too familiar with her music that. I mean, I was familiar with her big songs, but like just her catalog, I wasn't that familiar. So I was like, oh, okay, I got a lot of studying to do. But getting to like learn her music and to know it like out the back of my hand, and just to see her live and like being that whole moment and being a part of the whole experience was just amazing. It was definitely inspiring. So shout out to LMA.
Right. So how was it working with her? She seems like a sweetheart.
She's so cool. Like, she is down to earth. Like, she's like the chill tomboy kind of girl. Like, she's super chill. She is not over the top. She's not rude. She's very easy to work with, very easy to please, and she just loves people who want to work with her. So she's very humble, yeah.
Now, that's not the only person that you've done some background vocals for. Who's some of the other people you done sang in the background?
So, when I first started off as a background singer, one of my first artists I sang background for was Shantae Moore. Mm-hmm. And I did a tour with her, but it was spot dates. So, I did a spot date tour with her for about 2 years. Is that back
when Shantae had a man? Or was that too old? Was that too old?
No, it wasn't that old as that record, but she definitely had a man.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it right there. But no, Shantae Moore was one of my first artists I sang background for, and Shantae is old school, so like she know what it's supposed to sound like, and she know when it's off. So like, you really I learned how to be a professional the right way.
With Shantae?
Yeah.
Shantae got it right. There's nothing wrong with that. Who else?
So Shantae Moore, a couple gospel artists, like Yolanda Adams, CeCe Winans, Michelle Williams.
Was this still a part of that signing up to that tour thing?
No, this is completely different.
Okay.
I didn't have any connection with that except for LMA. So prior to that, just off of word of mouth and who you know and like who I work with here in Houston. Some musicians in Houston tour with these artists, so they recommend me because they know my work ethic, and that's how I was working. So.
That's what's up. How old were you at that time when you started with Shantae?
I was like 24.
Okay.
23, 24, yeah.
Okay. So, tour life. How you like tour life?
I love tour life. I love to travel the world. I hate the flights.
The jet lag.
I hate the flights, but I love traveling the world. I love experiencing different cultures. One of my favorite places to travel is to Japan. I love the Japanese culture.
What about it do you love? I've never been.
Honestly, if they had soul food in Japan, I could live there.
Oh wow!
Because
they do have soul food.
It's just not
SEOUL.
Yeah. Yeah, but so if they had like my grandma's soul food in Japan, like I could live there because they're very clean, they're very polite, now Japanese people are different from Korean people, so I'm specifically talking about Japanese culture.
Okay.
Japanese people are very
one of them don't like us.
Very kind, very gracious. They treat you like a celebrity, and even if they know you are or not, like they're so fascinated with black culture that they respect you so much, and they wanna know where you got this or know where you dress. So like, oh, shout out to LMA on my live. Hey,
look at that.
I done talking about you on touring. That was awesome. So, but yeah, I love Japanese culture. I love touring the world. I love experiencing performing in different countries. Like, the energy is just unmatched because they know your words. Like, it's crazy. Like to see that, to see how dedicated they are to your music is inspiring. So yeah,
I bet it is. Well, I want to talk a little bit about another single of yours called Hennessy. Tell us a little bit about that Hennessy.
Man, Hennessy is that record where I was drunk and I wrote a song about how I felt when I was drunk. So that literally was how that record
you wrote. Okay.
Yeah. But no, everybody likes that record. It's real grown, it's real sexy, it's definitely a vibe. I like Hennessy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get into that Hennessy, Lovey, on the ones and twos.
be feeling like crazy, dragging my feet. Got my words slurring, liquid courage. Down what it do to me, slow it down. Don't rush into the moment. This shit got me open. Makes me wanna take it down. One more sip, I'ma take it down. Shots we can end up anything can happen. Blame it on the liquor. If I take off all my clothes, blame it on the liquor. Tell me, how did I end up with no pennies on? Tell me, why do I feel so good and I'm alone? Yeah. All this pressure got my temperature rising. Does it feel so good going down inside me? Yeah. Take it down. I'ma take it down. Shots we can end up anything can happen. Blame it on the liquor. If I take off all my clothes, blame it on the liquor. Anything can happen. Blame it on the liquor. If I take off all my clothes, yeah. Blame it on the liquor.
Radio play, candlelit night. I wanna stay.
Madison. And that was Chelsea Simone's Hennessy. Now, if you guys are feeling that, that is streaming on all platforms. Am I correct?
It is on SoundCloud right now.
It's on SoundCloud right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Well, what we are going to do is get into my very special little game here. It's called the Wheel of Music. Okay, guys, so this is your first time here with us, and you're not familiar with the Wheel of Music. The way it works is Miss Chelsea Simone will spin that wheel just like so, and whatever that flag lands on, she has 5 seconds to sing me a song with that theme. Now, we got a little song that go with spinning the wheel. And once we get to singing the song, you go ahead and spin that wheel, okay? So it go a little something like this. Spin that wheel, spin the wheel.
Spin that wheel, just spin the wheel. Did it already start and stop? We didn't even get this. Yeah, you gotta spin it,
I didn't know
girl.
how long I had to spin. Okay.
That's okay, you one hit and let it go. But
Yeah,
that's okay.
just do it.
Okay.
We're gonna start over.
We're gonna do
Start
it again.
5 rounds. We're
Do
gonna start
over.
over.
Okay.
Spin that wheel, spin the wheel, spin that wheel, just spin the wheel. Spin that wheel, just spin the wheel. The word is time.
Time on my hands.
Come on.
Since you've been away, boy.
Better.
And I ain't got no plans. No.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I wanted more. I'm greedy. She won.
She won for one. So that's okay. We got 4 more rounds and
Here we
spin
go.
that wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin that wheel. Just spin the wheel. Spin that wheel. Spin the wheel.
The word
Is
wrong. And 5.
Wrong.
3.
Shit. Wrong.
One.
Wrong.
That's okay. We still got 3 more. Now, I'm
Yes,
just
you
gonna
do.
say we're wrong.
I'm
I don't know if you would know
I'm like
this.
wrong. What?
I don't know if you would know this, but who sings "There's a right and a wrong way to love"? Keep sweating. I don't know if you would know that.
I mean, I know that somebody just didn't pop to
Come
my
to you.
Yeah. You know any other wrongs? You know any wrongs, Lovey? That's the only one that popped in my
Somebody
head.
said, Mary J, you did me wrong for the.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Love
And not
you
only
wrong.
that,
Come on, I'm supposed to
and
know that.
Pleasure P.
Pleasure
You
P.
did me
Somebody
wrong.
said, I did you wrong. Oh my God. Okay.
That's all right.
Dang.
That's all right. We got 3 more rounds.
I'm super competitive, though.
And spin that wheel,
spin the wheel, spin that wheel, just spin the wheel. Spin that wheel, spin the wheel.
Spin that.
The word is wrong. And 5.
You just got some help now.
If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
That's right.
We gonna let you have it. She had a phone a friend, low key. Yeah, 2 for 1. We
Now
got
put some
you.
elbow grease to that.
You gotta really spin
Don't be
it.
scared.
Don't be scared. It's a real
wheel.
wheel. Yeah. Here we go.
Spin that wheel.
Spin the wheel, spin that wheel, just spin the wheel. Spin that wheel, spin the wheel, spin that wheel, just
The letter R.
The letter R. I have to sing a song.
With the letter
Okay,
R.
with the letter R.
It could be right.
and 5. I gave you extra time. Did you see how I did that? Because I love her voice.
Oh my God. Okay. Rain down on me. Let it rain down on me.
Okay. She got it like right in the nick of time. Yes.
Oh, okay, I was gonna go back.
Oh, you know what I need to do? Okay, but I didn't know what's going on.
So what we got? 3.
It's the screams for me. Oh my
3.
gosh.
Oh, yeah, she got them octaves. I want to give them to you on the strength of those.
I think we got 2, 3 more. 1 more.
We got 1 more because that was the 4th. Yeah.
So
We
she
got 1 more.
So I
She got
4.
3 out of 4.
Yeah.
Got you. I'm with you. And
She missed
I got
the
the
one.
first wrong.
Yeah.
But
Wrong.
only one time. Only one time.
Well, actually, it was.
The second one.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't even know what's going on, but what we're gonna do is spin that wheel.
Hey, spin the wheel, spin that wheel, just spin the wheel. Spin that wheel, spin the wheel, spin that wheel.
This
Ooh,
an SWV
song.
Okay.
And
another
5.
one. I know it's time to see. I don't know the words.
Hey, I'm insecurity.
Yeah.
About the way I feel, where I wanna be, but as long as I'm
you.
Hey,
There you go.
hey.
No one can do. There you go. Me like you do.
Be like you do.
Come on.
It's true.
There you go.
Hey,
That's all I know, but we got it.
keep on shining.
There
I
you
wanna
go.
keep going. That's she jamming.
Let's do it.
Come on.
There's gonna be some
what?
rain, gonna be some pain, but as long as I know,
I know.
one time will show.
Our love will grow.
Our love will grow.
And you know,
and I know
Love will be right here. Be right here. We gonna start our own SWV, y'all. You can be tiny.
that is it for the Wheel of Music.
Yes.
We got 4 out of 5.
That's not bad.
We got some folks with 1.5s around
True.
here, so you up there.
My reaction time. That's why I gotta work on my reaction time.
I like that. That scream is forgotten. It's the scream for me. This the scream.
But that's okay. I appreciate you for playing in my reindeer game.
Yes.
That was fun.
Don't feel no type of way about
Yes.
it. So we just got into that Hennessy and the Hennessy jams. I can definitely see how Hennessy has done that to me a few times myself.
It does something crazy there. Yeah.
But wait a minute, you said that when you wrote this, you were actually
Drunk?
Yeah, I was drunk. It was.
with
it
your
was-
panties off because I'm not gonna act like the song.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was having
true
I was
story.
having a trance-like experience. Like
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Now, Miss Chelsea Simone, of course you know, Miss Ma'am, you are a fashionista.
I am.
A
That I am.
fashionista, and soon, very soon,
Very soon.
you will be launching a new collection. Please tell us about this new collection.
So, I've always loved fashion. Fashion has been a part of me since I was a little kid, little girl. Definitely love dressing up. But I always get complimented about what I wear or people want to know where I shop. So I just, it's always been a dream of mine. I just kind of procrastinated for the longest about stepping out and doing it. But I just decided to kind of go for it. So I am releasing one of my new brands. An extension of my music brand is the Chelsea Simone collection, and that's basically pieces, couture pieces, and signature pieces that I think are fashionable and that I would rock and that I would wear, and hope that all of you ladies will support me and check it out. So they're very cute stuff.
It's kind of like if I guess you're picking these different pieces like Chelsea's closet almost.
Yeah,
huh?
almost like that.
Yeah,
like
that's what's up.
closet, yeah.
That's what's up. So different things that you wear that you're putting together, really you're being a stylist, but
Basically,
it's okay.
Right. Basically, but I don't want to be a stylist.
Right, so I'm just gonna let y'all know it's cute. You come to this, come over here and get it. I get it. So how long has this been in the making?
It's been in the making for about, realistically, for about a year now, but imaginably for about 5 years now.
Oh, so this is something you really have.
Yeah, it's not just something that I'm just popping up and just saying, hey, I want to make a clothing line and take our money. No, this is something like I really have been thinking about for the longest. Just trying to expand my brand past music, not to surpass it, but to include it, to make myself more valuable and more versatile as an artist. So
Right. I got you. So with this, like, what is your goal with the collection?
my goal is to just encourage women that, you can be anything you want to be if you dress for it. So that's one of my favorite quotes, and I kind of live by that. Like, I can embody any type of woman I want to be. I can be a businesswoman, I can be a hood chick woman, because I can be swagged out, hood wide sweatpants, J's on, I can wear heels and be cute, I can be the club girl, I can be any kind of woman I want to be, because
Anything you want to be.
I embody like all types of fashion. So I hope if you are every kind of woman, this collection is for you.
What sizes is in this collection?
I know.
Okay,
Let me
so
ask.
this-
Talk about the sizes.
It's a little booty
Is it only
matter.
for Chelsea's?
No, so here's the thing. So the initial collection is sizes small to large. I will drop different collections every other month. So I will do like specialty collections, like
I
for
got
plus
you, I
size,
got you.
menswear, just like special things to add to it. But so no, this initial drop is for my wonderful, beautiful ladies.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but fellas, wait for it.
Wait for it, fellas.
Wait for it. She gonna be coming with something.
Period.
You have a different little fancy name for the men?
No, it's still gonna be Chelsea Simone collection.
Okay.
It'll just have a specific drop name. So yeah.
I got you. That's what's up. Well, speaking of drop, someone is re-releasing, re-releasing Muddy Waters. Now, I have a question for you. Before I even ask about Muddy Waters, what's making you want to re-release this track?
I will say that when I first released it, I didn't give it the rollout it needed as far as marketing and pubbing my brand, everything. It just didn't get that right rollout. So
Okay.
before I just release newer music to my fans, I wanted to give not only myself, but to give the proper rollout Muddy Waters deserved. So re-releasing it is the reintroduction to my brand as an artist. So
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
My name is Hope. My name is Chelsea.
That's what's up. That's what's up, guys. Tell us a little bit about Muddy Waters.
Muddy Waters is one of my favorite songs I've ever written. It's one of the most honest songs I've ever written, and it is basically a testament of my past relationship. I used to date my producer.
Okay.
And,
Listen to me.
pros and cons, whatever.
Right,
But because we were in a relationship and we would just we would argue, but we would kind of like text argue. So like, I just started the worst way to argue. So the worst way to communicate is via text. So I just started writing out my thoughts via a text message, and it was like the first words were, "I hate when you don't text back after an argument. You wave, your white flag." And I was like, "That's a lyric. Like those are lyrics." So I didn't even press send. I just started writing a
Finishing
song.
it up.
And then ironically, he was in the studio working on the music at the same time I was like about to text him a long text message. So it was crazy. So
Did y'all end up doing that song in the
Yeah.
midst of y'all argument?
yeah,
Okay.
finished it.
Was like, come on, nigga, get in the
It
booth.
was
let me
really
hear
no.
you do
It
this.
was really like it was really you know, charismatic like that. It was very what's the word? Spontaneous like that. Like I was just writing and I was like, "What you think about this?" And I sung it the way I heard it in my head, like a conversation. And he was like, "Keep going." And so I wrote the song literally in 5 minutes. Like
Oh,
I
wow.
wrote the verse, the hook, the chorus, and I recorded it in 10 minutes. So
Okay, guys. Well, we're
It's
gonna
crazy.
get into that muddy water so you can see hear a little background story. See what's going on. And we have it, Chelsea Simone, Muddy Waters. That was Muddy Waters by Miss Chelsea Simone. Yeah.
thank you.
I'll
Thank
stay.
you.
I love your black ass. I'll stay. So Chelsea, with things opening back up, what can we be expecting from you in the near future?
Oh, you can be expecting new music, visuals, videos. Basically, I am in the mindset of just becoming who I really am. Like, I think for a long time I kind of been scared to be myself. Like, I would be myself, but I would be like kind of reserved, tailored, like a little tailored back. And I think over quarantine, I've just been kind of pruning myself to be okay with being who I am. So yeah, definitely gonna see a lot of. I mean, I'm a celebrity because I really am. So
okay, girl,
I am.
Love it. No, because I am. And ain't nothing wrong with that
At all.
At all. So, if you could give any new upcoming indie artists any advice, what would you give them?
I would say, be honest. Be honest with your image. Be honest with your music. I love trend music. I love Future. I love Pop Smoke. I love all that. But at the same time, like, if you want to be something that lasts, be true. Don't just go for what's hot right now. Yeah.
And that's some damn good advice to give them. Now, not only that, we should be seeing you at the Loud Fest in December, right?
Yes.
That's right. So y'all make sure y'all check out Loud Fest. We have that here in Katy, Texas, actually, December 5th and December 6th. Chelsea, I want to thank you so much for coming on the Tomorrow Today show.
Thank you.
Yeah, we do magic sprinkles and stuff and whatnot around here. And I want to thank you guys for checking us out. But right quick, one more time, Chelsea, let the people know how they can find you, how they can find your music.
So you can find my music right now. It's on SoundCloud. Search the name Chelsea Simone, CHELSEACYMONE. Be on the lookout for Muddy Waters, the single release and visual coming soon.
All right.
And you can follow me on all social media platforms at Chelsea Simone and Chelsea Simone Collection.
That clothes, you gotta get them clothes now.
Get these looks, girl.
That's what's up. I want to thank you guys for tuning back in. I appreciate you. Do me a favor. You can still like, you can still share. Follow our page, the Tomorrow Today Show page. It is TOMARO, the way it was supposed to be spelled from the get-go. I don't know what's up with all them W's. What you need all them W's for? Tomorrow Today Show. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. Remember, we have the Loud Fest December 5th and 6th. And we also, I'm trying not to miss anything. Next week, we have Mr. Quincy Cole with Wayne Street Live coming in the building and Maestro Music. So you guys look out for that next Tuesday. And of course, if you want to hear those tracks that we heard just right now from Chelsea Simone, you can always go to www.love2jamradio to hear that play in our rotation. Next up, we have the Man Cave. It's for the men, because that's how they be talking this man stuff. And foolishness, if you ask me. But it's the Man Cave, so I mind my business. After that, on Wednesdays, we have the Bar Babies, and we have the new, what's the new one we have?
She Shed.
She Shed. I'm sorry, we got new shows.
It's okay. We do got new shows. We got new lineups. It's going down.
Lovey's gonna help me. Y'all know the voice, the magical voice in the background.
Hey,
Lovey.
I ain't
back
shit.
There on the 1, 2.
I ain't shit.
Back there on the 1 and 2. So Wednesday we got a little new lineup here.
Yes,
so
we
Wednesday
do.
we have She Shed.
Yes, we got the She Shed, and that's going to be like the female Man Cave.
Oh!
Yeah, so we're going to get the perspective of the ladies the next day.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
now that's something to tune in, because those guys cut up. So I expect y'all to cut up as well.
I'm simply just pushing buttons.
Okay. After that, we have Bar Babies, where they talk about
All things battle rap.
All
So get
things-
your battle rap fix if you're a fan. I don't know if you're a fan of
that's
battle rap.
on
A
Wednesday,
little
so
bit,
get your
yeah.
battle rap fix in.
Yes.
On Thursdays, we have Jam the Cram with Missy
Cram
Lovey-Dovey.
Exactly.
So they're going to figure out whether they're going to jam your music or
cram
cram
that
your
shit.
music.
Yes,
And on
which happens.
Fridays, we are keeping, we got a whole
We got
bunch
a whole bunch of
hold
shit
on.
Friday.
We got 2 new shows on Friday, so I'm going to have
Yes.
to get my speech together. Because
Yes.
usually I'm able to flow, because I was used to it, but we got new shows.
Yes, we
So
got
tell me what we got.
cocktails and confessions with Miss Elixir.
Then we got a DJ before
Yeah,
that, though,
DJ
right?
at 5:00, mix at 5, but he's not doing his mix this coming Friday.
Okay.
But we do have the Elixir cocktails and confessions. So we're gonna get a drink of the week. Plus, here's some scoopity doopity dirt.
Scoopity-doo.
Then we have Real with Rillos, followed by In the New with Miss Cookie Radio.
Miss Cookie, baby.
So tune in because it goes down here at Let It Jam Radio.
Tune in to Love the Jam. I